Toronto Raptors.
The gym
tied at 7
parachute.
Tyree Key shot the gap and is fouled on the takeaway. They've turned their opponents over almost 80 times.
You see it in their roster, and it's important. You look out there, he comes out of the game, and then Chucky Hepburn, the ACC, forcing turnovers and pressing, trying to speed you up on the defensive end of the floor.
AJ
ball. Shoots it, but really active.
Elijah Martin, the other drafted rookie for the Raptors here. Key lines up a three. Needle. Marquise Bolden.
Coming out of Duke a couple of years ago, came out early.
Former McDonald's All-American. Seems to be good for a highlight reel dunk about once per game this week. Remember Chucky Hepburn at Wisconsin. You mentioned where he finished. Madsen off the official. He had clear outside.
What I watch, you just look at me. Everybody.
Hate to give that up though. Once Hepburn gets his claws in you, it's tough to get away. Bolden. Elijah Martin leaves it for Shamshay.
Kind of giving them a taste of their own medicine.
A fastball from Bernard, and Minden using his body. The mark from distance. Will Richard is there. Here's head coach, the summer league coach of these Dubs. Richard with three. Separation. And Lawson downhill with the left fence. Like that is the personality of the organization and the group that they selected.
Sometimes you just got to let them know. Got a little experience with the big club up in Washington. And they have come back and responded. They've raised their intensity now. They've getting into their cutting.
Casting the role of spoilers. Aaron pass to Lawson. He's able to save it. Right in front of the Warriors' bench. Against Jules Bernard. Shot clock turned off. 10 to play in the first. Back to the strike.
The Raptors got a lot of... Both teams.
Colin Murray-Boyles had 6 points to get them started.
Mid-post and his ability to go inside and go to the offensive glass as well.
The launch.
Behind us, so we're going pretty well. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks.
So knocking off that rust and settling in. The Vegas Summer League.
Very eyes.
GM Mike Dunleavy said that within the Warriors system.
Just adding to the conversation here, you know, he had a pretty good mentor leading up to this in Andrew Bogut. He said he's so hard to rattle him. He's very level-headed. He's stoic in his approach. Maybe
no. Chase Center doesn't see many 110-plus days.
No.
Early preview. What life's like in the Bay Area with this world-class organization.
He's not afraid of mixing it up.
Do want to see more of that from
open ones. You can't turn those down. If you knock down enough just to get them to come out.
Half injury, but it's been good to go since.
You see him on that weak side, and he's crashing the glass.
Ooh, Shea with the wicked
in that direction. Thought he could have did a better job of selling it.
If the Raptors can get enough stops to stay connected with the Warriors until they're once led 13-9, but it's been all Warriors since.
They're settling in on the offensive end.
ESPN tomorrow also has the Pacers and the Pelicans at 9. This is Murray-Boyles dropping it off to his left. Shamshay. Hinson rising for threes in a G League game. A career high 44 points. Murray-Boyles
didn't make any as a freshman.
So it feels like the memo is he scored 9 in 8 minutes of floor time.
asking him to and what his skill set allows him to do.
Bernard extending his role. Jacoby Walter yet to get started.
Forcing drives there. When you're open, just shoot it. Relatively close until shots start falling.
For the Warriors.
Battle there.
Minute from Armstrong. And he's heading to the line.
See the vision, anticipation. This is it there. Gets it back with a patient
10-foot wingspan, so he plays much longer than his 6'7" roster listing.
That group of guys, ability to switch.
Couldn't pay it off from the corner. Shamshe, that won't fall. With the Pelicans, joined the Raptors in that February trade, then agreed to it.
I expect a monster year out of him. I think he's just
feels that way, doesn't it? Jakob Poeltl, Manuel quickly. Track. Chris Minnan.
Too high. Toughness there. Just unaware of what the shot clock was.
Is awesome, but more than anything, it's just fun to see him out here competing, and he's
typical kid you would think from a lottery standpoint. He wasn't a three-point shooter. Didn't even attempt one as a freshman in the
drive. He's very physical and strong. You've seen some of the plays. He's
born in Columbia, South Carolina. I wonder what was that like to coach a hometown star in front of his.
He had a huge smile. His dad almost burst into tears when he said he was going to a slow start. He had mono as a freshman. He had a really bad case of mono. His games that have grown. Everyone makes a big deal about the shooting. He is such a hard worker, and he's so committed
to this game against the Warriors. Let's dig into his defensive toolkit. When you read that he's got a chance to maybe,
I've never tried, and in fact, he's always going as aggressive as you see him defending and denying perimeter guys on the court as we speak. For us, he scored more. You know, that'll be something that he has to work his way into at this and be a facilitator offensively.
Well, let's talk about what you do get paid to do. Let's talk about the Gamecocks. What do we expect?
Short group. We've got a really good young group. So we've got a lot of shooters. Versatile group, a very diverse group, and I'm really excited about this group. Was one of the best shots in tournament history.
It may be the country in his fourth season on the job with the Gamecocks. I know A.J. Lawson was before your
SEC last year.
And the eyeball test to an experience to accolades, the number of days. Those guys couldn't play in our league last year. You were already where you lost. There was no other. Oh, we grinded out a really good win. There was no doing that in this game now. So it's fun that all eyes right here. You got everything here in Las Vegas, and so it's really neat. You get all these young guys that are here.
One of your players here, a guy that you recruited in high school, and quick
as this was about to happen, as he was headed to the draft. I said, you know, think about this journey, and you know, I honestly do believe he's just getting started. He's spoiled.
The Raptors would be in
she's a rock star. She's a winner, and I mean that as a person. Awesome.
Good luck to you, Coach. Thanks.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me. Absolutely. Take care.
He's got a dozen of Toronto's 28. Golden State as the Raptors look to forge their way into the summer semifinals.
Extended the lead, and now the Raptors are here.
So a lot of buckets still to be had tonight to decide that Jaden Shackelford on the bounce here. Over battle.
Jaden Shackelford has 188 made field goals for the Valley Suns.
As well.
Look at you. You made that.
It's almost like Battle planted that left foot inside the three. Golden State.
Flat out bucket getter from behind 3-point.
Loose ball rebound claimed by Will Richard. Out to Tui. Rookie to rookie. Jamal Shead, who averaged 7 points and 4 assists as an NBA rookie.
And if you want to make the NBA as an undersized,
Randolph is so eloquently documented for us. So even though we laugh about how much margin for error these players have, it has happened this state.
Outside of Murray Bowles, they just hadn't had it.
Warriors have not made them pay, though.
No, they have not.
Warriors cough it up. Lawson on the move. 3-on-1. Martin.